Over 20 years, I've witnessed you live a truly international lifestyle, with galleries in Beijing, Monte Carlo and Sydney. Can you tell me about some of the experiences you've had or some of the challenges running these 3 offices remotely?
It was a lot of work. It was a lot of planning, but it was just satisfying. So you didn't sit back and think, oh, well, I have to do this, I have to do that. You just did it. And for me to run particular Monte Carlo was just pure pleasure. And the lifestyle was beyond comprehension. You know, it really showed us off here in Sydney against Monte Carlo, like we have to catch up. But Monte Carlo was pure glamour. The people were glamorous, the restaurants were amazing, and you were expected to fit into that society. You don't go to a country like that and you want to be yourself. You have to fit in. And if you do that, then Monte Carlo is very charming, very welcoming, and you succeed. And you're invited to the parties, Grand Prix, the Red Cross Ball, the Rose Bowl, the Grand Prix function in the palace before the Grand Prix started. These are all things which you may only do once or twice, but they are worthwhile doing.
Can you share some of the stories on how you managed the stresses with running these 3 global offices? Did any shipments go missing? Was there any stresses or logistical nightmares?
Disasters only happen when you make it into a disaster. Everything what happens to you, you can actually manage. And if you panic and you decide this is a disaster, believe me, you will have one. But I don't panic, and I know that something goes wrong, it can be fixed. Sometimes it takes a little longer, sometimes it's just a couple of phone calls. But the idea that the lost shipment or the wrong delivery in a different country with the wrong artwork, we fix it. We apologize, we say, look, we're very sorry, this has happened. You go back to the people who shipped and organized it, you talk to them, probably a bit more harsher, and everything will happen. And then at the end of it, when you have a problem like this, you always, without fail, send a beautiful present to the person you may have delayed the order or sent the wrong order, because that makes everything fine.
Simultaneously, I've seen you running your wonderful team of staff and really family by now, and attending international events like the Polo in the States and gobsmacking invitations from one king to another governor. Are there any routines that help to keep you grounded?
Yes, it does help if you have a comfortable seat in the plane and you can sleep. But going to this function, you go as yourself. And I myself, if I meet with the lost Stockholm, or if I'm going to see a king, it's me who's going there. And I don't have tickets on myself. I know I'm not perfect. I know I need sometimes help from the people around me, but I just ask. And I say, look, I haven't been in that situation. Can you help me? You know, people don't. You don't be nervous, you don't be jittery, you're you. You know what you can do. You have the confidence in yourself, otherwise you wouldn't have been invited.